thing. I think that this is part of probably, yeah, Tom already told everybody I speak in Chinese a little bit. 我们在8年前的今天来收到了要把我们赶走的通知，是8年前的今天5月3号。为什么呢？因为明天5月4号，8年前的5月4号，我们就举行了一个150人的那么一个大游行，就是全是居民跟那个支持者在一起的一个游行。那这个游行的话，我们是在现在院子里边游行，然后走到大街上去，大家很激动，也很高兴，因为被压迫的太久了。我们举行了这么一个活动。这些的话都有报道，大家可以以后找到，可以在那个我的这个我的 account 里边，就 YouTube account 里边来找到这些。好，地主把我们拉到法庭之后，居民们支持我们，我们非常感谢这居民大家的团结。到法庭之后，这个虽然是地主把官员都请来作证，说我们违法，但是呢，法官发现什么？就是 evidence retaliation against the defendant and other Asian tenants of the mobile home park。这个大家看到这个图，这个就是法官看到专门对亚裔的这个打击报复，所以这就是非常有力的证据。但是呢，这个地主他要律师费，那要律师费为什么？就是有加州还有活动房法，那个法是地主集团立的。我们现在所针对的所有的事情就是那个法，就是那个法。他们赶走我们，也是他们要拿出那个法来赶我们。那我们就是一直这8年来要改这个法，但是这个法动着的是这个利益集团，我们可以称他们是利益集团。为什么呢？他们的收入实在是太大，他们各种各样的搜刮穷人的脸。请允许我用这一句话，他们就是这样做来赚这种钱。所以为什么那里边的居民就说我住在这里像监狱一样，他什么地方都是搜刮我们的钱。还有就是有居民也是在 complain 说生不如死住的这个活动房，在美国有这种情况吗？所以这就是我站起来反对这种情况存在的一个主要的原因，就是我不认为在美国应该有这种情况的存在。因为在过去我们丢了那个大房子之后，我们学到了一些宪法。在丢房子之前什么都不知道，懵懵懂懂，但是丢房子之后呢，让我们有一个觉醒，让我们来学习，特别是学习这个法律。Okay, and after the landlord brought us to the court, even the landlord got the witness of the government official to testify we were something wrong and we disobeyed the law or something. Or they say disqualified our modification of the owning support. But the resident support, because the resident knows what's going on in the park, and finally the judge found that the evidence retaliation against Asian tenants. Let's pick it up, Asian. That's right there. That's a hate crime. What do you think? That's one of the evidence right there. And then later on, even, yeah, go ahead, the next. After even the judge judged that thing, but they want the lawyer fee. And the judge denied, say, you retaliated, how can you get lawyer fee? But the landlord appealed. Appellate division ruled down says, this case have to retrial. Not retrial, just ask the judge to rule the lawyer fee. The judge put his hand, face on me, said, my hands tied. He cannot do anything. So the judge just gave about 10%. The lawyer fee to them. At that time, we were horrible. So they got the lawyer fee. But this is serious. You know why? Because victim pay to criminal. They retaliate. We pay the fee to them. Why? Because of the California mobile home law right there. So the judge have to obey the law. That's why we really want to get jury trial. Okay? And this one was the 5 years contract. This is a 5 years contract. Lease. 这是5年的合约。这是地主起草的东西，大家看一下， OK， 可能看不清楚，我就读一下啊。Agree to pay late charge of $20 if rent is not paid by the 5th of the month, and I cannot see there. It's not paid 15th of the month if check is returned or OK. Saw that? Saw that? After 15, OK, additional charge $20. We'd rather to pay for it. No problem to us because we pay late, whatever the reason, OK, whatever the reason. If we late, we pay that. However, they give us the document right here. Tom, they show the whole document. Can everybody see the date underneath over there? Okay, I think so. Yeah. All right, everybody see this. This is 3 days and 6 days notice together. Only this notice I got from somebody noticed things. They say only people see this 3 days plus 6 days notice together. That's retaliation. They say this, and right now we realize this. Okay, that's already retaliation. Only this, and everybody see the date. This is February 12. You know, after February 15, we pay the rent. We just pay the fee. Okay, late fee. But before that, they already want us leave. Take us off. All right, Tom. Next, this is the evidence. I want the landlord representative. You are here. Please question me if that's true. If that things you send to us. Okay. All right. And we. Okay, Tom, a little bit. I missed the thing was. Okay. Do you have the bank levy?
The bank levy?
The bank levy. Yes, I need that one.
Okay, 我等一下.
Okay. During this time, Tom tried to find the document. I make up some gap over there. After the landlord get a lawyer fee, and they know they won't fail, so they cannot evict us. They evict other residents. 6 homes was evicted during 2016. Why? Because they think they can do anything they want. Nobody punish them. Even they do something wrong, nobody punish them. Even the fee, they can get a lawyer fee. So they do that. That's why we have to sue them. So 2017, we sued them, retaliation to the court. And the court, the judge, and his name O-K-I, Japanese, and he just said, he told me, okay, you sue them 3, all right? Another 2 reasons you can sue them, but only retaliation, no. I said, that's important because they driven our residents out from the park. And he stand up and saying, the case dismissed, and left. All residents went to court with me. They all shocked. They never experienced this kind of thing happen to them on their head. Because we have the solid evidence already found in the court. Judge Simpson right there already say this. Why we cannot sue the retaliation? Why? Nobody understands that. All right. After that, we appeal. We appeal to the appellate division. The appellate division not only keep the original judgment, also to own us a big lawyer fee, $20. So that's the thing to cost another tricky retaliation like this time. You know why tricky? First of all, they get money directly from our account, bank account. They didn't ask the sheriff from Los Angeles. They asked the sheriff from Orange County. You know, when we went to the clerk, asked the clerk if our lawyer had filed the case. He didn't get it. Oh my goodness, it was shocked. And however, we prepared something. We saw probably the things happen. So we want them to file whatever, because yesterday we came, you block us, you don't want us. So today maybe it still work. So we gave the document to the clerk. However, at that moment, I didn't feel good. The feeling, feeling, very, very miracle, good miracle. And I asked the clerk again, please check it again if it's already filed. And the clerk checked, found it. The second time, why first time he cannot see it? Second time, he found it and said, oh yeah, the lawyer already filed. I was very happy, good. Oh, we caught it. Okay, caught the time, right time. Okay, good. So take our document given to you out. No need to get that. So keep the lawyers. That's good one. And then we left. Later on, the lawyer called us, said, oh, they are going to use yours, and because it's duplicated. I said to the lawyer, don't worry, they shouldn't do that. They know our purpose. And after that, another day, we called the court, told the court, the lawyers filed this right there. We use that one. Please take out the late one. It was November 16th was the last day, and we went to the court 17th. So 17th is the late one. They don't change. Okay, I don't speak too much about that because last video already there. They don't want to change. Whatever they don't change it. What happened? Think about it. Why? Why duplicate and you don't use the one we are going to use? And you keep the one they have the reason to deny the jury trial. Why? I'm going to ask this question. Anybody answer me? Court, we already invite you. If you don't come, if you come, please say something. Is that true? All right. For the record, everybody knows this, okay? And in the trial on the November 23rd, when the judge, okay, there's another little story. I tell you the detail. From the beginning, we went to the court opened. Suddenly the court started to break. Oh, either open the break, fine, break. After break, they changed the judge. Before we file the case, disqualify the judge. Why? Because we got the experience, we learned something. The first eviction case, 8 years ago, there a judge denied our jury trial. So my wife disqualified him. He sat down. And the second judge was Judge Simpson. We won, then fine. He won trial. We rely on him. We don't have to keep request a jury trial. We know jury trial is cost money and cost people's time. And the final, I already told everybody. So he found the retaliation to Asian people. So this is a good judge. And second judge came to deny our what's called qualification of coronavirus effect or something.
Oh, impact.
Impact. Okay.
So coronavirus impact form.
It's something like we won't get coronavirus
protections.
All right. So we're different people there. They denied that. I just didn't agree that I said reject. And also I say you don't have the right to trial today because we already filed trial for jury. And the judge heard that. Oh yeah, you did. Then he made the decision to grant us to trial by jury. Oh, great, we got it. So many years, so many cases. Every time we go to court, we went to the court, we just request jury trial. Never get it. I think over 10 cases, no one get it. And the interesting thing is, all the cases was under a control of a person. This person's name is Sherry Carter. what's her position? She is the executive officer for the court. At that time, our big house was in Riverside before 2013. She was the executive officer for Riverside County. And 2013, we moved here. We got the organization, retaliation again. The same year, she moved to Los Angeles, same position, executive officer. That's why even I found the court fraud in the West Covina, I know the reason. So I disqualified this court to judge this case because the court fraud, they already choose a side against me. So how can they standing in the middle to make a right judgment? They won't. Whatever I do, I must get bad result. So that's why we disqualified them. However, we gave them a condition. If Sherry Carter, she quit her job or she's fired, whatever, she's not there, you can judge the case. This is the condition. Certainly, who cares who Ken Meng is, right? They don't care. That's the thing. That's what we request. However, the court never want to take that, okay? Also, they reject the file we filed to the court. Tom, can you show you the rejection, the document? Yes, this one rejected. What's this? This is our really answer. I can tell you guys, the lawyer volunteered to help us from county. And he filed the thing very, very simple. And also we asked him to show us what did you file. We never get it. So we have to answer ourselves. This is document 67 pages. A lot of things right there. Certainly it's not complete. It's the main thing probably. They reject this one to keep the lawyer's one. Why the trial by jury denied the lawyer's one? Because the lawyer's one got the right time. Why denied this document from us? Because court fraud audio was inside right there. They rejected it. They don't care which document is earlier or later. They don't care who filed the document, lawyer or me. They just reject the things. The things is not good for the landlord. This is a fraud. Any questions? Hey, Tom, can you see the questions? I cannot see over here. Yeah, you check, please. 我现在要看一下有没有人对我所讲的有任何的反对。
没有。
OK， 如果是有地主那里来的话，你要提出反对，好吗？如果是你不认可我所讲的话，法庭来的，你要提出反对。如果我讲的什么地方不对，好吗 ？OK， you can oppose, you can say something there, tell me what's wrong and what's untrue when I speak and I show the evidences. All right. Thank you very much. Let's continue, Tom. So the court is fraud against our family. It means whatever, probably it's okay to say there. Oh, this one, this is the picture. Those pictures are, yeah, this is from the date we had the trial on November 23rd, the Judge Mohammed, and he trialed the case and granted us trial jury. So our resident came to support us. Certainly this was a pandemic, very serious time at that time, but people still come out to support us. Okay, go ahead, next. Oh, not this one. All right. 要什么我可以加进去。Okay. Where I talk?
会长，这儿有2个提问，这儿观众们有提问在
Yeah,
chat
this
这里。
trial we didn't get the result, but we got the jury trial. That's the purpose we want to get.
Yeah,
So we got it.
So a remand.
After we got this,
Federal court.
we remind and remove the case to the federal court because I know this court won't work to us. So, but pretty good. The federal court received the case and handled the case. And we got the case number, we got many documents from federal court, and they received the case and charged the money, and they doing the case. However, during they handle the case, suddenly the federal court gave us a note, said we don't have jurisdiction. 他们又没有权了。Remand case back to the West Carolina court. The West Carolina court set a trial in name of find the cause of remand. 什么原因联邦法庭把这个案件退回来？他要来有一个审判来判断是什么原因。But we didn't get any information. They didn't give us any letter or calling saying that's a trial there. After the trial, we received the document from the landlord's lawyer saying that, oh, this is a trial for finding the cause of the remand. However, the document mentioned nothing about the reason of remand. Instead, is trial on April 7, 2021, jury trial in West Carolina court. We know that's tricky because at least two clerks told us there's no jury trial in West Carolina. So that's why we didn't go to the trial. We know that's tricky. However, on April 7th, without we appear to the court and without any jury there, they judge the case. I don't know why, I don't know which judge, because there's no judge signature. There's judge's name, but no signature. That's the problem. Tom, do you get the thing without the judge signature, the document?
Which one, the vacate?
The eviction.
Just give me a second.
That's a big thing because it involves the house, people living there, especially in pandemic. And they evict people without judge signature. I don't think that's the right document. So we cannot receive this kind of document. And also,
Questions.
okay. I love this question. Okay. I have to break here because any question, I'm very serious to like the question, any question. This question means this Chinese landlord, why landlord don't take your check, something like that? Yeah, don't take our check, right? Okay, because retaliation, I already told that. They are not going to take our money. They don't care the money. They care we live there. If we live there, that's a threat to them, they think. That's why. Because our organization, I miss a little bit, because the organization, we had got the Los Angeles mobile home parks, an incorporated area, rent control. That's our Chinese main residents from Chinese, our organization, to get a law for the government. And we cooperated with the government, got the law. So from there, they already hated to death because this give them trouble? I can see that. All right. And the second, okay, let me answer that. Oh, I already answered that. This is just retaliation. It's not because of the money things. So I already told us we try to pay the check, they don't receive it, and they return it. And I ask the landlord if any questions, they don't. OK， 这个是中文嘛？地主为什么让你的支票不能付？这个不是不能，我们是能付的，我们可以付。那我们就是给他支票，就证明我们要付这个钱，但是他不收，他不收的原因的话就是打击报复啊。请教地主是什么名字？公司名字？这个在有没有文件上 ？Any document show the names？ Roland Heights Mobile Home Mobile Roland Heights Mobile Estate. Okay. Yeah, and my wife will put the things over there. And the 公司名字the name of the company, I think this Allison Inc. Corporation, something like that. And the name of the landlord, they're group landlords, but the main person come to handle case and speak to us before. Sandra Sierra, and she was the one to speak to residents on December 17th, 2013. At that day, we had a conference, residents with the landlord. Very hard to get. So after that talking, and they change a little bit, and they take away the old managers and change the new managers over there. 有一位观众在举手 ，someone hand up. Tom, can you just kind of show the someone who want to speak?
Stop the share screen. Stop share screen share. Give me a second.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Let me ask. If I answer the question, if I answer the question. If I did not correctly answer the question, please let me know. Thank you.
谁？
观众在举手。Let me see who is raising hand and who is want to speak. Let's see.
云佩是谁？
Tom, go ahead. Faster. I apologize because the screen was the TV, so it's hardly to see it. Oh, there. Yunpei, and give you mute. You can unmute now. You can speak. Thank you. Pei Yun, can you speak, please? 可以讲话吗？像是华人，你可以讲话，你再举手，也可能操作错误。That's okay. Okay, go ahead. 好，那看来是没有。OK， 是操作错误吧 ？OK， 那我们接下来我们讲到了什么地方？头脑太长。OK, Tom, where
Where do we stop from?
Yeah.
Well, just ask questions.
Okay. Questions. And anybody other questions? And if you came late, you still can ask the question regarding our eviction.
Well, Sandra Sierra.
Is Sandra Sierra here? The landlord?
No, we left off from that.
Huh? Okay. And any government officials, if you have any questions? Thank you very much. And let's see. Please ask questions. I'm waiting here now. It's very serious, dangerous. And also another thing is the state law, probably, and exclude us to the protection of the coronavirus. Why? Yes, I saw the law. The law said if the case before March 1st, it doesn't count because not here yet. Everybody knows that. before March 1st, already have people die. Even in Los Angeles. On February 3rd, we have the press conference to prevent coronavirus. We're teaching Chinese communities because at that time, a lot of people came from China. That's the dangerous because maybe they carry the virus. That's why we motivate Chinese communities, very careful, be clean, wear masks, wash your hands, take care of your stores or your clinic or any public places, clean, and don't gather together. We do this. Also, we have many organizations working together. We want people came from China recently at that time, stay at home. I believe that things work so much. And also volunteers can deliver the things to their home. They don't have to walk out, purchase things. I believe because of that, Chinese community is working. Los Angeles was not serious than New York. That's what I believe. Because a lot of Chinese people first stop is Los Angeles. Even in Los Angeles on March 8th, they had the marathon, correctly? Marathon. They hold that. But it looks still okay. So we know that before March 1st, coronavirus already here. So they made the law exclude our family out. That's nonsense. Also, everybody, we are people. Everybody can get sick. It's not because of the March 1st that got a case evicted, they won't get sick. No. At that day, on February 3rd, we asked mainstream media, government officials, include Chinese consulate, come to communities event to teach people how to prevent this coronavirus. Sad things was that at that time, government officials, some government officials saying, oh, it's okay, come to eat, this is still not yet. I really disagree. I really disagree. So we still hold the press conference early of February. Hold on, let me finish this story. And at that time, two mainstream media called me, interviewed me before the press conference, and if government officials will come. From the beginning, when I invite government officials, they hesitate. And finally, before the meeting, they decided they don't come. So the mainstream media, they didn't come. If government officials here was there when we called the meeting, and the mainstream media reported at that time, the history could be changed. I believe that, because that's the very beginning. You miss that time, that's critical time. That's a big mistake, huge mistake. All right, I run out too much. All right, sorry about that. 请教孟会长有什么样的总体反抗计划？其他关心这件事的过路人怎样帮助你？哇 ，Thank you very much， 非常非常感谢，非常感谢。大家知道这个事情肯定是觉得相当的有问题。感谢。现在就是说这个法庭，那他怎么看待这个事？我们今天把这事情都公布出来，就不让这个法庭在背后搞阴谋。这个法庭背后是搞阴谋的。哎，我们这个把它掀出来，让它黑暗的地方见光。当然了，人都是怕这些，但是 我不怕，我活够了，可以这么说。啊，有什么就算什么，就是我要把这个底要掀出来，大家来知道这个事情。只要是我还有一口气在这里，我就要让这个不好的事情来见光，这就是我。那么谁要怎么样对付我，都可。Anybody, any questions? Please write down there so I can see. Chat, write on chat. 写在那个谈话的那里边，就是可以写上去的话就好。好，感谢孟先生会长对不公平事件的反抗精神，不合理的法律程序和应的错案都需要改变及纠正。When the money they take the account, we have the right to make one thing called the exemption. In America, there are rights, and the people have basic living ability. That's the law requested. And the people should have the house to live, have the food to eat. Except this, the other things you can take. Okay, if an expensive car or something, the own money, take it. We don't have expensive car. We had the electric car, but that car was from the government. How did it from government? We have the very old car before. And the government said, okay, if you trade the car and we give you a walker, and 9,500 you buy electric car. We took that. However, this car we cannot sell. It's not our property, it's still government property. And after we use it 3 years, we can sell it. So we don't have the money to pay for the lawyer fee before. We own that much. Regardless of what is the create the lawyer fee, we don't have the money to pay for it. So we have the right to request exemption. The exemption was denied by corrupt judge. Her name is Gloria White-Brown. And she was in Pomona court. And the same court denied our retaliation lawsuit. Okay, that's the thing we need to explain that. 刚才我们说的是，就是如果是欠款的话，也有法律来保障一个人的生活，这是一个美国的一个基本权利法。就是说，谁要拿你的钱的话，从你的账户取钱，你可以来跟跟这个他们讲，就是说我现在需要做一个 exemption， 我们去做了这个 exemption， 但是呢，被一个跟地主合谋的一个法官把它就去掉，不算。我们申请什么不算，不管我们有什么都不算。我们已经申请了政府的援助，有了政府的援助，这是最大的证据来证明我们确实没有多余的钱来给你这个，还你这个钱。但是呢，法官根本不听你的，就是他很有意思。他判案的时候，他看着那个律师的脸，那个律师是怎么样要求，他就怎么做，很好玩这个事情。有的居民去看了这个事情，也觉得很奇怪。就法官说看着律师的脸办事。我们去给那个法官去看，那天我们没有带文件嘛，没有纸的文件，我们在用手机找到网上这政府的援助，我们给他看。然后那个法官很有意思要看，但是那个律师不可以，这个不说明什么问题。这个法官就不看。然后我们说没关系，那你给我一点时间，我回到家里边去把这个文件我拿来，一点点的时间也不行。OK， 那这样好不好？那我们有一个 consideration， 就是说我们把这个文件我再给你 file 上来，行不行？也不行。为什么？他不要这个东西，他要的就是说，他要针对我，他要把这个律师费用作一个来打击报复、赶我们走的这么一个条件在那里。Okay, yeah, I think I already explained in English. So the fraud judge Gloria White-Brown, she denied our exemption without a reason. Even we provide the government to help our family, the document she refused to receive the document and keep denying. And also we disqualified her in the document. She still there doesn't care and still judge the case. She's still the judge there, keep deny. Actually, by law, we qualified that the exemption. She keep doing that to help the landlord to evict us, to get money from our account, make us late pay, and because late, then they gave us 3 and 6 days notice, try to evict us. How? What about the house? What about the house? We bought the house. Is there any value there? Is there any value there? They don't care. Why they don't care? The law didn't put the house as property. That's the law, unconstitutional, to rob some other's property. That's the law, is California mobile home residency law. That's the law we want to change, because that law create a lot of homeless people. And at the last meeting, we show everybody, and we have a resident there, black people, and he was evicted, homeless, hanging around the library there. Terrible. His house, better than ours, very expensive house. The landlord just grabbed it. And our house is not that good, but right now I heard somebody evaluate just like $100,000. Where is the value of the house? And the court judged it, our house gave to the landlord. Interesting. Interesting. So anybody question about this part? And what do you think about this event? 大家认为怎么样？这个房子值不值钱？值钱，为什么不去估一下这个价钱？不管你多少钱，你只要被赶走了，对不起，在 mobile home 里边，你这房子就划归地主了。不管多少钱。以前我们买这个房子是很便宜，因为那个时候在经济的问题啊。但是现在好像这一年吧，涨得好快，什么房子都涨。这个房子也涨，好像差不多10万块钱。那算你能吗？不算，这房子就给地主了。所以我在这里要提醒邻居们，赶走我之后，大家要小心了，房子好贵啊，现在多你的。这也就为什么他们派这么多的警察、警车拿着枪来，他吓唬的是谁？他吓唬不住我，他也知道吓唬不住我，吓唬的是居民。居民真的被吓住了。Residents was terribly terrified, intimidated, persecuted by the authority. They sent so many police officials and police cars to a mobile home park to evict us with the gun points. I don't understand the reason. The reason I understood is that they try to scare the residents. Thank you so much. And I don't want to take too much time from everyone. And I believe the main evidence we showed is the contract. The contract the landlord breached. And we showed the checks. We have done our best to try to pay for it. They return the check. They don't want the money. And we show that the 3 and 6 days notice, that's a retaliation notice right there. And others. And anything else, if you guys think this still maybe I'm hiding something, let me know. 如果是大家认为我还有什么东西在藏着，现在赶快问我。Yeah, let me know right now. If you think I'm hiding anything, If any landlords, they have any evidence here you want to show me, because I don't get any other evidence except late payment. That's it. What the landlord claimed to evict us. Late payment. Yes, it's late, but we rather to pay for the late fee. Okay? They don't want to receive it. Refuse to receive the payment. They want to retaliate us, evict us in the pandemic. Maybe they want us die. So today we show everybody the evidence, and we use this video. We will pass this information to the other departments officials, like FBI. They're supposed to handle something. Even until today, we went there many times and many reasons, and I didn't see any much things they do. However, I believe that's their responsibility. And other departments, like executive branch, maybe they can do something, because federal judge gave an order to them, asked them to arrange the homeless people, because too many homeless people in Los Angeles, more and more. Certainly Supervisor Han, she is the one great supervisor, and she helps our organization to achieve the mobile home rent control in Los Angeles and in corporate area. Her motion and the board passed. However, I can speak a little bit more about this. The law is not on our hands yet. You know why? I mentioned the word of deep state. This words people can search in Wikilist. You can get the concept from there. You can see what's the thing out there. Include the Sherry Carter and many government officials. They are controlled by that thing. Maybe that thing is not a real human being, but that's darkness power to control people, to make party divided, to make people divided in races. They divide people in the rich and poor. They just want to make people stupid, make people fight each other. That's the thing. Thank you. All right, I want to see any, oh, wow, okay, old Chinese, huh? Okay, is anybody speaking English? Any questions over here? Okay, Chinese question was here. 名人这个讲过了，加微信。Okay. 哦，支持孟会长 ，Thank you very much for your support. All right, so thank you so much. I believe it's enough for today, and thank you so much. And after 2 weeks, we will have another meeting. Yeah, justice surely will conquer the evil. Correct words. Thank you so much. 正义必然战胜邪恶。啊，以后效劳的不是了，大家去做事情。因为我们每一个人都有影响力，不是一个人两个人的事情。我一个人，即使是我在不在这个世界上，影响力都非常的小。无论我在做什么，这真的不是一个人的事。当然了，每一个人的做的事都不可忽略。真正的世界的改变是大家来做事，而不是某一个人来做事，某2个人来做事，少数人做事。是大家整体的一个改变，应该说不用一个全部，就是说，我相信，只要有20%的人能够像赵晴一样，他的父亲的案子在那里，他是重度的癌症病患者，非常的辛苦， 他都过来帮助我。如果大家像这样彼此相帮的话，20%的人这样彼此相帮，世界上的黑暗就会退去。这是我的判断。这就是需要大家的努力，不要说我们改不了什么，我们没有用，我们是一个小人物，不是的，只是看我们多少。我们的确是小人物，但是我们的小人物在一起，就成了一个大人物。我们就是这个世界的主人。我们能够来到这个世界，我们相信有造物主，他送我们能够来到这个世界，就是让我们经验这个世界，来在这个世界经受各种各样的事情，来得到一个考验，让我们在这个世界来学习，来成长，来做他所喜悦的事情。这是我们的信仰。好，有人在骂我，OK， 孟先生，我对你现在的处境深表同情，但请不要绑架华人团体了，你好丑陋。华人团体，是哪些华人团体呢？我怎么样去绑架的呢？可不可以做一个解释？来，继续可以打字在这上边。我很喜欢被骂，因为呢这些年被骂也很多，但是我可以说，被骂的时候呢，心里不舒服因为感受到一种负能量在其他人身上起作用，这个负能量让我觉得好可惜就是说人本来可以向往光明做好的事情，但是为什么要选择那些呢？不过呢，也有一个情况就是说，如果说我们这个世界都是光明的话，那可能我们辨别不出来什么是黑暗。如果是没有黑暗的话，我们也不知道什么是光明。所以这可能就是我们这个世界存在的一种必然的现象。我们这个世界只能够存在，就是因为它有正反两个方面来相互对立。所以我很可惜选择黑暗的人，我真觉得很可惜完全你可以选择好的事情去做，选择正义的事情去做，大家彼此的帮助，彼此的相爱，这样不好吗？为什么要去贬低他人，来侮辱他人，来制造这些彼此的怨恨呢？这个怨恨是来自于不好的力量、负面的力量、反面的力量，而大家能够互相帮助就好了。我们虽然穷，但是我们不与富人为敌。我知道每个人都有不同的安排。我们说穷也不穷，因为我自己没有感受过什么穷，就是吃的东西干嘛的会够就好了嘛，有个房顶住就行了，有个床睡觉。你能睡2个床吗？一次睡不了的嘛。那个大房子那么大，你还不是睡在一个床上吗？对不对？主要就是一个人的心情你的心情是什么样的心情。OK， 好，我再看一下下边的，好丑陋，接着嘛为什么好坏都分不清？这是另外一个人写的吧？向我解释一下有哪些不认同？今天第一次听证会，好，好，那个可不可以看到是谁来说说话？有一个称呼是谁？在 anybody to translate that? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. I cannot see the name who speak. 说我丑陋，我是长得不好看，这个我承认。不过呢，我觉得我还是有一颗服务大家的心，所以呢，这些年还是做了一些事情。我相信还是多数人还是能够认可的。我也通过这一次的遭遇来享受了大家的爱，太多太多了。我就是说，头一天我们找不到地方住，非常的紧张嘛，我们就住在我们这个 porch 上面，不停的有人给我们送这个保暖的东西，而且下半夜了都有人安排我们找住的地方，仅怕我们冻着了或者怎么样。多少人在问我们怎么样能帮？需要钱吗？我们不需要钱，因为我们要交钱，地主他不收，我们还攒下来的这个钱还是够用的，没问题，大家不用担心。 而且呢，我要特别感谢耶稣基督后期圣徒教会，开了这个房间让我们住，说不要也不要我们来付这个房费，来救助我们。但是呢，我们有钱，我们是要付的。钱不重要，就是要花在正地方。还有没有人要骂呢？只是骂丑陋，好像是不太管用。丑陋就丑陋，这倒问题不大。问题就是说，真正说出一点原因来，是我说的哪地方不对啊？就是哪个证据是假的，或者是你有什么证据说我在撒谎，都可以啊。这个真正说明问题，我非常喜欢这个啊，把这个东西拿出来，这个有用，谢谢。还有谁能够有什么问题或者有什么